Hello, gentle viewers. This is Avindian, welcoming you back to Europa Universalis 4 as Bohemia. We are very slowly kind of spreading in a very odd way. Uh, but we are a great deal more powerful than we were just a couple of episodes ago now that we've eaten some of the richest parts of Hungary. In particular, the city of Pest should be very valuable for us indeed. Um, EU4 is a game that we have to take seriously in the sense of the long term as well as the short term. Hoi 4, not really an issue. As long as you survive the war, you'll generally be fine. Um, on the other hand, sorry, I had a text message I had to read. I apologize. Um, we have to keep in mind both what's going to happen to us in the next 20 or 30 years, but also what's going to happen to us in the next 100 or 200 years. And while that's certainly true for games like Crusader Kings 2, it's, I think, the most true for EU4 because of how much things change. Uh, so that's good news. That is something that we need to be keeping in mind as we play through the game. Now, we don't actually know that much about the world. That is unfortunately, we're in Central Europe, not near any coastline. What's going on in Asia? Who knows? But here's what we do know: the Ottomans. This is our medium to short term threat. But if we stretch out even further, Muscovy is looking awfully scary as well. Novgorod has survived a lot longer than they typically do, which is good for them. Um, Great Britain has already formed, despite the presence of some bits of Scotland. Castile hasn't formed Spain yet, but I'm sure that's coming soon. And as you can see, we've already started to see the ever so slight beginnings to colonization. Although Portugal's at war with Savoy, so that has some weird things happening there. Scotland has done some colonizing of its own. Neat. That's a tribe, isn't it? I don't think that's a European nation or we'd know about it. Okay. So these are all things we want to keep in mind in the long term. It isn't just about us surviving and expanding, it's about who the next big challenge is. And the Ottomans are really scary. Like, let me be honest with you. The Ottomans would probably raffle stomp us if they fought us right now. Now, they have no reason to because we don't have a shared border. Which is why, if I go to war with Hungary again, I would almost certainly not take any provinces that border on it. I think that's just asking for trouble. Now, if Ottomans conquer Hungary, which is certainly something they can do, that's going to cause us issues. Can I see what mission they have? I don't think I can. That'd be kind of a neat thing to be able to see, but I also get why I don't. Oh, here's how you manage your attitude towards somebody. Oh, neat. I quite like that. Okay. We'll explore that some more later on. So that is my number two concern right now is the Ottomans. Poland is kind of an interesting case. They're not remotely threatening to me, and I could stomp them pretty easily, if not for Lithuania. And that's our issue. This is our issue. Because Lithuania, as you can see here, has a decent sized army and a decent sized manpower reserve. If it was just between us and Poland, we'd win easily. So we're kind of at this very awkward situation where I don't have a good ally against Poland, Other than Brandenburg, who's already my friend, and maybe Volgost. Volgost does quite like me. And an alliance with them would strengthen my hand and further discourage Poland from coming after me. It would push me over my Diplo limit, I think. Let me check. Yeah, I'm at 4. But I mean, like, the Palatinate, I don't really care. Like, they've been useful, but you only keep an alliance as long as it's useful to you permanently. Although the Palatinate does serve an important counterbalance against France. And I can probably honestly take on Poland by myself. Maybe I just need to accept that. That's the state we're going to be in for now. I do have some corruption issues. Don't worry, it'll go away over time. No, it won't. Oh, it's overextension that's the issue. Ah. Well, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what happens there. Austria's moving a lot of troops around. I don't like that. I also don't like losing stability. But I also can't do anything about that. Are you at war, Austria? Oh, you must have just finished a war with Saxony. Okay. Fair. Magdeburg gets a freaking golden era. Man, I want a golden era. A lot of this episode is, quite frankly, just going to be delightful. A lot of this episode is just going to be incorporating the gains we took from Hungary in the last episode. So it's going to be kind of quiet. I am monitoring the rebel factions here, but none of them look like they're too strong. I think that's enough to core the last province. There we go. Absorbing Pasht is going to be the key, and once that happens, we'll be a little bit better on here. We learned a little bit more about the world. Rio de Prata? I wonder if this is a typo. Because it's the Plata River, not the Prata River. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. If there's anyone in the comments who knows South American history, you can correct me. But I thought it was... Yeah, because the naval battle is called the Battle of the River Plate because people are stupid and don't know how to do things correctly. Well, there's some Portuguese in there. Yeah, the Portuguese are fighting with Savoy. I always like to see what's going on here. The Mamluks are an interesting empire. Remember, always thinking ahead. And the Ottomans are getting scarier and scarier. And I think at some point, they're going to go to war with Lithuania and Poland. And if they do, I don't like Poland-Lithuania's odds. That probably breaks them. Do I have any friends in Muscovy? I am pretty far away, and I have a weaker army compared to them. But I want to get this loan we have paid off. Once we do that, I might start investing in a third army. Or maybe not. My max manpower is only ever going to be 29,000. I really need to get manpower built up. Which is something I generally don't pay a lot of attention to in EU4, but maybe I ought to be. I'm going to cut our army maintenance until we get this loan paid off. I think that's the sensible course of action. Go ahead and keep your diplomat there. Who wants to buy? You want to buy an army Thuringia. They'd offer me 8 gold a month. Well, 7.25. And that's paying me 130 gold up front. They can't afford that. Okay. Wow, Thuringia has no money. Dude, no. Ottomans, are you any closer to doing an alliance with me? No, that's fair. That's fair. I just want to keep them on my relatively good side. Okay, Poland. I've invested quite a lot. What could steal their maps? Okay, there are no rebels. I could steal their maps of the Horn of Africa. I don't know jack shit about that. Or their maps about Persia? Let's find out what's going on in Egypt. Oh, I have to be adjacent to it to steal the maps. That's frustrating. Well, that's awkward. Okay. You know, I'm going to pull out this spy network. There's really just no point right now. I'd rather have the diplomat so I can do things like start to steer Muscovy my way. That could be quite nice. How much is the loan for? There's accounts feud. Denmark has a rebellion. 172. Okay. And Trent is now an elector. How does that change this? The thing is, they're still getting negative authority every month because there's so many non-Catholics in the empire. Yet despite that, everyone's going to vote for Austria because I'm a female. I'm a female ruler. There it is. Yeah. But she is pretty good. And her son is going to be even better. I'm definitely not going to disinherit him. He is a good boy. And he's our ticket back to the emperorship. Lithuania's spying on me. That's not nice. Okay, so there's a Reformation, the Beldenstorm in the Low Countries. So there are mobs attacking things here. I can lose a stab. I'll spend some military power. Oh no, this is very bad. All of these are bad. I gain prestige, the Pope likes me more, but I get unrest for Protestant or Reformation, and I still have quite a few of those. I can sacrifice the stability and piss off the Pope. Or I can suffer reduction to missionary strength and national tax. I can't do this. I can't risk rebellion when I've already got so many rebellious groups in the country to begin with. And I don't really want to break with the Pope. I like the Pope. I want to stay Catholic. So I'm going to take the middle option here. Which sucks, because prestige is really good. But I hate you so much, Cleve. And I can't remember how long Zeal lasts either, but it's a long freaking time if I remember right. I don't want to break with the papacy. It's one of the key ways I have a chance to become the emperor again. Please repay the loan. Oh, interest. Right. That's a thing. There we go. Um, I will take a boost to siege ability. Why not? Good. Now, here's our big issue. I kind of want to provoke this and crush it before it gets out of hand. But as long... The thing is, I don't have to. And now we should start seeing corruption ever so slightly decrease. Especially when these other cores are done. I want to build up a decent sized treasury, and then we're probably going to... Oh no. I mean, I'm not going to say no to cheaper stability cost. It's maybe not ideal, but I'll take it. And then I'm just going to sit tight for a bit and just build up a cash reserve. If they both trigger at the same time, they could be dangerous. Oh no, I can't move you there because the supply limit would be too low. Son of a bitch. That's fine then. I'll move you to Zemplin, and then I'll move you to Pesht if I can. I need to turn my headphones down a bit. The in-game noise is a bit loud. There we go. I can now create a state. But I see little benefit to it. Like, yes, it'll reduce autonomy, but I only have one of the 4 provinces. Why would I pay state maintenance on something if I wouldn't derive a lot of benefit from it? I just don't see the point to that. So I'm going to go ahead and just sit tight. I'm just going to accept it right now. And then we can worry about it later. Alright. Let's start building up maintenance again. If I can still earn a profit, because when these rebellions break out, and let's face it, they will. Wow, Croatia is the papal controller. That's something I didn't expect to happen. Oh, I do have a cardinal. Interesting. Well, I've got a fair bit of papal influence. Oh, but if I get 45, I can get some pretty cool stuff. So I think I'm just going to wait. 2 of a kind. He's interested in all the ins and outs of governmental matters. Befriended many thinkers. We could gain a level 3 statesman. I can't afford that yet. We need a stronger tax base. Ooh. Nice work, Vladislav. I fucking hate you so much, Reformation. Please stop. Just stop spreading. I can convert a province. I can convert Buddhism. Let's do it. I mean, I would like Diplotech, but I would also much prefer... Because I think it's still ahead of time, right? Oh no, it actually isn't. I can promote another culture, and my trade range will increase. Um, I don't want to fall too much farther behind, so I think I actually will go ahead and invest in new tech. And then the next time I will... Ooh, I'm the 15th best country. Neat. I think once you complete an objective, you start getting extra splendor. We just haven't been in a position to do that. Dang it, game. Quit losing me money for no reason. It keeps changing. Aw, thank you, Pope. Alright, we knew that was coming. Hey, buddy. Now Genoa's an elector? Interesting. Goodbye, rebel scum. Now, where are these Thuringian separatists at? They're in Forstsko, which is up here. What's the supply limit here? It's only 20. Get over there. Okay, Transdanubia actually makes a bit more sense as a state. Because I have two of the richest provinces. This makes a little bit more sense. Although I'm not in any rush to take Botch, I'm assuming is how it's pronounced. These two definitely. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and pay... Oh, wait a minute. It'll cost me 20 gold, but won't increase my income because I don't have the rest of it. That was pretty silly. Yeah, we'll just sit tight on that then. Keep a diplomat in Muscovy. They would now take an alliance with me. I think that's really important. I'm going to accept it. Even though it's going to push me over the diplomatic relations cap. And let's get a royal marriage while we're on top of it. There we go. I like it. I would like the money. And let's get investing. Now, one of the things that I really like to start investing in is getting us more manpower. Because I know we can't field a bigger army than we've got right now. Not in a real sense. But I also wouldn't mind improving our economics. Let's do that. That's actually a little bit better. Because you'll notice we're only suffering ever so slightly, and it's probably because trade keeps changing. I wouldn't mind actually spending some admin to kill inflation entirely. I've got a load of it. I'm not really using it. Perfect. That was always one of the biggest deals to me in EU3 is when you could have an inflation neutral empire. It's not as game breaking as it is in EU4, but it's still a lovely feeling to know that I don't have to worry about that anymore. And then once we stop rooting out corruption, we'll get some cash back for that too, so we'll be in a little bit better financial shape. That does delay us on the next admin tech. But to be frank, we're not going to be affording any of those anytime soon anyway. I'm looking forward to the new mill tech, though. That'll be a good thing to have. I don't know, this has been a very impactful episode in terms of lots of interesting things happening, but I think that's okay. We could probably use a period of extended peace. And I'm not kidding when I say Muscovy being on our side is massive. This is the counterweight that we need, that we have needed for quite some time. Mm. Yeah. All right. Let's unpause. I hate where these centers of reformation are. This is incredibly irritating. If we have a weakness, that's what it is. Superior unit types. So we've got a couple of options here. We can pick up the reformed Gallagly infantry, who are really good at shock and morale, but not so good at defense. They have Landsknecht, which are better at defense, but not as good at shock. We have the Condota infantry, who have good offensive shock and offensive morale, and defensive shock and defensive morale. So this is by far the more multi-purpose of the group. Like, here's the thing. Here's what we have to consider, though. Are we going to be going in an offensive war anytime soon? We probably aren't. And we can always change infantry types later if we want to. But we're really holding out for military tech 12, which is when the fire phase becomes important again. Or actually starts to become important. I can get shock for my cavalry. I'd rather have higher morale, so I'm actually going to take the Landsknecht. So we've got a nice 0.95 to shock, some infantry fire. We have 31 of those. Now, I wouldn't mind expanding the second army to be 25,000, but we really need to start really pushing for manpower. You know, I just now realized that the greener this is, the closer you are to completing that. I've only just now realized it. That's pretty zany. I promise I know what I'm doing most of the time in this game. What was I looking up? What do I do with my admin power? I could do some development. Like, a lot of these new provinces have really terrible base tax. Maybe that's what we need to start doing. Ooh, why is this red? So maybe the best thing we could do is just invest in some of the cheaper provinces. Oh, corruption's affecting my ability. Let's wait. There's no rush. We'll have even more admin power. But I think that's one of the things we should do. Is start propping up the base tax values of the rest of the empire. We also need to start pouring into military too to get our admin fixed. We learned about Caro. Ah, excellent. We can build again. Yes. I keep saying how badly we need manpower, right? Maybe I bite the bullet and I start investing. But here's the thing, the economy's still not quite strong enough in my opinion. I want to start making a lot of extra money so that we can invest in the bigger projects. Because this is where the real money's at, my friends. It's in the manufactories. And the impressment office. Well, that's not as important. But the state house. Soldiers' households. That's a flat manpower increase. Those are really good. Or the higher level of these productions. And until we get like a cathedral will help us start converting. So I think we need to keep investing in the economy. As boring as that sounds, because we need to be able to afford these better buildings down the road. We just do. So let's work on more base tax. Oh, cheaper state maintenance would also be good. Like, I can make Jinrahuv Hradak free to maintain. That's pretty darn good. Do it. Anything that further improves our economy is going to be good. I do like that. Popular religion. There's always been some discrepancy between the religion actually taught and defended by the clergy and the actual faith of the people. Catholic itself. So we can try to root out syncretism. But also make the clergy happy. A missionary strength boost is really, really strong. And those are so hard to come by. I could start converting more provinces. Do it. And the Timurids have a golden era. I want a golden era. Give me a golden era, damn it. Yes. Let us summon the Diet. The clergy wants you to increase the base tax in Brno. Okay. I would do that anyway. Alright, we're going to invest a little bit more in trying to squeeze out corruption. There we go. And it should be taken care of now. Oh, hello, Brandenburg. Oh, game, why? Like, here's the thing. If I hit accept... So this is a war between parts of the empire, so Austria shouldn't get involved. If they do, I mean, is it time to take them down a peg? Maybe. Oh, this is a tough decision. And I've still got these couple of rebellions that are ready to kick off. How can I find out the wars that are happening right now? Current wars. Here we go. Okay, so it tells the defenders are Frankfurt and Berg and Würzburg. You know what? I can get involved in this. Austria's going to stay out. I'm going to accept. I mean, there's not much I can do. There's not much I really want to do. I mean, I can go stomp. Oh, let's do... Where's Diplomat mode? So here are my enemies. Here's Würzburg. Here's Frankfurt. Here's Berg. Honestly, the most useful thing I could probably do is crush this rebellion in their territory. So I'm going to do that. Like, none of the provinces are mine anyway. So this is just a matter of looking good. And plus, I'll get a piece of any economic settlement, which is pretty good. God damn it. Quit converting, you pieces of shit. Hey, buddy. I don't like you bullying my pals in Hesse, so how about you go fuck yourself? How does that sound? I will take the stab hit, I guess. Thanks, jerks. I need war taxes, please. And then I also need to start investing in stability again. I need a lot of manpower for that. But I'm actually now earning money. Ever so slightly. And now I'm losing it again. God damn it, game. Oh, what's the matter? You're scared because Bohemia showed up? You better be scared. Oh, this battle got a lot bigger than I thought it would. I don't like our chances here. But I am also locked into movement, so this is going to be kind of brutal, actually. Alright. I've got really good discipline, and my morale is slightly lower than theirs. But I'm going to be dealing more damage to them. Of course, if I keep rolling like shit, I'm still going to lose anyway. Alright. Please come back to my land. I need some dice rolls, my dude. Yep, I knew it was gonna happen. Hey, Brandenburg, do me a solid. I crush your rebels. You crush mine, huh? Oh, that was a glorious victory indeed. I'm going to chill out here. I'm going to retake this. We're going to end up taking a loan. I can't stop that. I'm going to take the loan right now. I'm going to take Frankfurt. No! Quit killing my advisors. That is uncouth, sir. We actually could save some money this way, though, because we had a +2 guy there. And I think an improvement to diplomatic reputation would be quite nice. Ooh, but trade efficiency. Economy, economy, economy. It's the economy, stupid. Damn it, I didn't want separatism. You communists. Yes, I know. Communism didn't exist at this time. See, what you forget, dear friends, is that I have 2 armies. Oh, you guys might win this. You did win it. What tech level do you have to be for Force March again? $15. Seems a bit silly to me, but okay. I mean, it's not like nobody in military history had discovered if you tell them to march faster and threaten them if they don't, that they'll do it. Whatever. Oh yeah, thanks, Hassa. I totally forgot that I needed to siege that province, too. You fool. You foolish fool. What's the matter? Where are you going, buddy? Oh. No, this is actually fine. Yeah, discipline is really, really helping us out here. Because we're just inflicting so many casualties for each one of theirs that there's nothing they can do about it. I better get some damn good money as a result of this. That's all I gotta say. Sick of Frankfurt. We can lose a bunch of money for devastation in Frankfurt. Or... Ooh, for military repression. You know, we'll do that. Like, I don't care if Frankfurt is devastated. I'm just trying to get him out of the war. Yes! Oh, no, no, no. You stay where you are. I need to get you out of exile. Head over to Brandenburg. That should be enough to shake the exile tag, and then... Ottomans want military access. Who are you fighting, Ottomans? I told you it was coming. I accept. For right now, I accept. And who else are we fighting? Würzburg. Where the shit is Würzburg? Oh, you're down there. Let's get you down here. Where is there a hostile fort? That is silly. Now this war I'm very interested in, because if the Ottomans can break Lithuania, we can ruffle stomp Poland, and there's nothing they can do about it. Oof, 40k troops in one stack. That's a yikes. How is this hostile fort keeping me from leaving the territory? Oh, that's the issue. I would need both Celle and Hanover to give me military access. That's unfortunate, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. Just have to wait for the siege to end. We're actually making a profit. Oh, because we're looting. Neat. Ooh, I've got a lot of papal influence. I would love manpower recovery speed. But national tax modifier is just always good, but I think this actually makes more sense. No. Give me the money. Ooh, nice. I have a new cardinal now. Lovely. I'm going to spend on stability. And I'm going to instantly pay that loan back. Now, of course, the big issue is if they just defeat Poland and take Polish land. But what happened? Did that war literally just end already? Oh, no, they're at war still. Okay. Let's pay that loan back. Once this castle falls, Berg will probably leave the war. And then we can focus on Würzburg. Stupid separatists. Yeah, I can't get there quickly enough. Alright, you get over there. I've got to focus on winning this war. Even if it means 10 years of separatism, I've got to focus on winning the war. Nice. I will happily do that. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be increasing somebody's base tax, aren't I? Who is it again? Brno. Dumb. Alright. You guys are doing your thing. I'm gonna come down here and crush these rebels. These rebel scum. This is what I want to see. I want to see the Ottomans take the Lithuanians down a peg, which should then make us ripe for war with Poland in a future episode. But who is sieging Würzburg? Wait, what? Oh, Berg is trying to lift the old siege. Ooh, a bountiful harvest. Now that sounds like a good thing to reinvest, doesn't it? I think so. Let us invest more in trade power, maybe? There we go. Andreas Woldestoft, who does the music for these games, is just amazing. And Paradox, if someone from your company happens to listen to this video, and you probably won't, but if you do, give him a raise. A nice merchant sounds lovely. Now, what do we do with our extra merchant friend? I hear you asking. And I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot of value in the Vienna node. But we want to push trade to Saxony to the extent that we can. So let's look at the trade map mode. Remember, trade only moves in the directions of the arrows. We want to make Saxony even fatter. So I guess that means use some of my trade power to push it toward Saxony, maybe? There we go. The trade system is, for me, by the way, one of the hardest parts of EU4 to master. And I'm still not entirely sure I understand it. Fucking Aachen. We've won the Siege of Berg. They're probably going to surrender any day now. Oh, really? Good lord, you've got a lot of forts. Oh yeah, this looks super bad for Lithuania and Poland. Ooh, the Gulf of Mexico. I live not far from there. Hi, Gulf of Mexico. Hello, Wichita tribe. You know, I'm genuinely shocked that there's not more colonization of the New World. A Scottish Canada certainly leads to... Wait, is Austria fighting France? No, Savoy is fighting France. Okay. Yeah, I think this is probably the end of Poland-Lithuania. Which means our next episode is probably going to be let's pick the bones of Poland. And Würzburg ceded some territory. And I got some cash. And I got a bunch of favors. So I like that. Alright. Back home. For a glorious celebration of our awesomeness. Get head back there. Let us build a workshop. Sounds good. I mean, I could jump Poland now. But we're running near the end of the episode, and I would like to give some time for our manpower to recover. I mean, a short-term tax modifier isn't the end of the world. I mean, it's not great either, but I can swallow it. And where are you jerks at? You're in Pest and Sopron. That's fine. Brandenburg. Look, I am not going to carry your freaking jock this whole damn time. Can I tell you to not do that, please? No? Okay. Yeah, this is going super bad. We can have a comedy of the arts. We lose a bit of cash and admin power for yearly prestige. That sounds great. It's time for more conversions. Do it. Do it now. If I remember, religious zeal is 10 years. Maybe it's like 20 years, though. Brandenburg, I'm sick of your shit, but okay. I'm tired of being in a constant state of warfare because you can't handle your own shit. Because you always get into stuff and then I help you win. I mean, it's been lucrative for us. Don't get me wrong. I need a new royal marriage with Brandenburg. Alright, Brandenburg, here's the deal, yo. I'm gonna let you figure it out. I just don't feel a need to rush and get intervene when my manpower is pretty badly depleted. Man, I liked him. But I could get... Oh, these are both excellent. Please give me national manpower modifier. No discipline. I don't know why I'm kidding myself. Always take discipline if it's offered. I could promote you, but then I'd have to pay you more. Fine, I can break up one little siege. I'm such a sucker for my allies. Ooh, I can convert Strubina. Do it. Do it now. I want a chance of becoming the Curia controller. Just for fun. I just want to see what the mechanics are. Who are we at war with? Really? You called me in for this bullshit? Brandenburg, I am not your bitch. I'm leaving you to your own devices. If you start getting taken over, I'll help you retake your country, I guess. But I'm getting real tired of being dragged along to your stupid wars. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. It's been a good one. We've really reinforced our tax base. We're getting some good cash each and every month now. What we've really hoped for, which is Poland and Lithuania getting fucked over, is happening. Which is pretty great. We can jump Poland after that, which is another thing that's been on my to-do list for a long time. We got a new friend in Muscovy who will help us if the Ottomans decide to attack us. But you know what? We're cool. We're super cool. Aw, I could have a royal marriage with the Ottomans. That would be pretty awesome. Can I sign an alliance with them? No. Ah, well. But that's where we are right now. We're in a remarkably good position, I think, to pick up a lot of land off of Poland. And Austria. I know we're friends now, but all I'm saying is it sure would be a lot quicker to go from Inske Bavori to Sopron if Austria wasn't in the way. Oh, but I think I'd have to become emperor for that. Which can't happen because there's too many bloody heretics. Stupid heretics. I'm going to add all my provinces to the Holy Roman Empire. I'm not leaving anytime soon. Yeah, if I can pick up a good chunk of Western Poland, which is pretty rich. Okay, maybe not. Maybe... Oh, here's an example. Poznan is real good. Warsaw, obviously, is going to be pretty wealthy. But that's all for next episode. Until then, thank you for watching. This has been Avindian, and I bid you good day.